Hey guys, this is Morgan Berry. You may know me as the voice of 13 in My Hero Academia, Madame Charlie in One Piece, or a number of other characters in anime. I hope you all enjoy this episode of The Sweep. Now then, Dawn and Anthony, take it away.
I ain't the prettiest, I ain't the strongest, but I know damn well I'm the one who worked the hardest. Promise you'll finish what I started. Wasn't born this way, I became cold-hearted. I'm breaking, I'm taking, mistaking.
Sometimes I forget how talented Jenny is.
Jenny is very
She's
talented.
very talented.
So glad that she let us use her music once again on the podcast. I don't think she's been on here since.
Even though I just said before we start.
Right, everyone's silent on the phone. Because Juan over there in his text game strong.
Hell yeah.
Getting all
Dick
kinds
sword.
of messages.
Nah, yeah, it's his dick sword, man.
Yeah.
Actually, my before we started recording, my dick sword went off, and he was grabbing his phone. He was like, oh.
I know. I thought my fucking dude was telling me, like, oh shit.
That's funny.
Like that old guy coming up to my car with the Pokemon thing with this huge tablet, scaring the shit out of me, and I'm like, hey, man. I was like, hey. Who the hell are you? And he goes, hey, are y'all from Discord? Are y'all from the Pokemon DFW group? And we're like, no, get away from my window.
But let me say one thing before anybody gets this mixed up. So Morgan Berry is a very talented voice actor. She's a musician. She's a voice actor. She does all kinds of stuff, and I consider her a good friend. We actually talk a little bit on Instagram, and she did this as like more of a gesture, and she might not actually promote all the stuff we talk about because she is actually a youth minister.
Oh, wow. My bad.
No. So I just want to make it very clear, anybody watching this, that was an intro by Morgan Berry. Doesn't mean she represents the podcast or any ideals that we have. She's just a really nice person. That goes for anybody that we get intros from, because we have another one coming up on the next one. So I'll make that clear, and then shout out to Jenny, dedicated again, for that awesome music.
But I mean, you're an ordained minister, though.
I am.
That's true. And when you did that, you had no sleeves.
Yeah, I didn't have sleeves when I was ordained.
Yeah. Man, what if you would have been like the redneck reverend?
I talked about if I ever win the lottery or whatever, I was going to become bling pastor.
Yeah. But would you wear snakes?
Like the chains?
Yeah, like so you had chains on, but then you had snakes as you preached.
No, I'm
on your
not
neck.
Pentecostal. I am Daddy White.
Daddy White.
Oh, yes, Daddy. Wrong.
And of course, always here with El Pollo Loco.
Pollo Loco.
JDF was like, hey, give me a rim job. I'd be like, Tiger Sword. I would give him a rim job.
How drunk were you?
Oh, very.
That's the second RimsCon, right? Part 2?
Yeah.
The double part of season finale of
Yeah.
season 1?
I was
Yeah.
very drunk that day.
Yeah, that was an interesting one. That is still my favorite El Pollo Loco quote. And you might not hear much from her this time. We got no news. You don't know a lot about this topic, but you might hear this in the background a lot, and that'll be BAB.
What's your name?
Boss ass bitch.
Yeet.
And then I can't talk up this one. I just gotta play it. You know who's here.
And fighting out of the red corner wearing pink trunks with white trim, standing at 5 foot 9 inches, weighing in at 85 pounds, he is the Anal Destroyer, the King of Butt Sting, the Count of Monty Fist to My Butthole, the Prince of Penis, the Master of Dadaster, the one and only...
Trap Lover 69.
Activated my trap card.
Suck.
I am not that skinny, okay?
88 pounds, yeah. I was like, oh.
I am 105, thank you.
5 foot 9, 85 pounds.
You know how skinny that person would be if they were 5'9"?
Man, but it was fighting out the red corner wearing pink trunks with white trim. Because if you didn't know, we all got t-shirts, bought us all t-shirts, and that's what his is white leathering with a pink shirt.
Yeah, we all got our team shirts, so we're part of the team now, which we wore yesterday at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I was at work.
I mean, you didn't miss much. It wasn't that interesting, honestly. Yeah.
They didn't even play the fucking SpongeBob shit.
I think they did that because the creator died, remember?
Yeah. To commemorate.
But what sucks is they teased that, but then they didn't actually play Sweet Victory.
Yeah, a lot of people were mad.
I was like, how are you going to do that and then not play the song that's associated with it?
Right.
But this episode is actually about computer parts, or computers in general. El Pollo Loco is extremely knowledgeable about that. Trap Lover even more so. So you got like Super Saiyan Blue and Ultra Instinct over here. Psych! So we got all that. I don't know much about it, but I might talk about Dick Sword and stuff here and there. But I do have all the specs of my computer pulled up, and I don't want to blow y'all out of the water, so I'll wait before I read mine. You can talk about your computers.
Okay, blow us out of the water with a dual core.
Yeah, no.
Celeron processor.
You'll see. When I read my computer, you're going to be like, man. Actually, I'm glad that the pizza's being delivered right now, because I'm going to be like, hey, pizza guy, can you come in and record? Bet.
Bet he won't.
Unless it's the older black guy.
Well, this is the guy that just gets lost all the time.
Yeah, that'd be bad. They're still making our order.
They're still making it, man. They're beating the dough right now. They're like,
Yeah.
they're like elbow dropping it from the top rope.
I think it was like 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes.
You know what's funny? When I think about them making pizza, I always have like this vision in my head, like they're just like beating the freaking dough, like doing the whole tossing it up and stuff, and then getting the big wooden plank and putting it in like the stone oven when it's nothing like that at all.
No, dude.
It literally goes on a conveyor belt.
At chains, it's not like that. But if you go into hole-in-the-wall places, me and my old friend Keandre, curious who that is, that's where F. Dre Thursdays come from, and you can listen to all the Black and White podcasts that are re-uploaded to this channel.
They're terrible, by the way.
Yeah. So me and him went to this actual hole-in-the-wall Italian pizza place with this really old man that was the only employee there, and we're pretty sure he gets no business because we called him, and he was like, hey, are you still open? And he was like, yes, please, come in, order pizza.
Wow.
Yeah.
But was the pizza good, though?
It was. Well, I mean, it was all right, but it was really good for how cheap he was. Like, that's the problem. His
What'd y'all
pizza
get, like
was
a
so
large or
cheap.
something?
Oh, we got a medium.
Oh, okay.
Because he recommended that, and it was only like $6. And then the
That's
drink was
really
like
good.
$2. Yeah, it was really good, and it's 3 topping. So we just got meat lovers, more or less. But no, what got us was the guy carried the plates out to us with his bare hands, put them down, and we went to touch the plate, and it's burning hot. We don't know how he did that. It was like, what kind of calluses you got on your hand where you can just like, did he just take that out of the oven and was like, here you go?
That's a hardcore person right there. I couldn't do
Yeah.
that.
And then he sat down and like made his own pizza, was eating lunch, and he just kept looking at us. He's like, is it good?
Were y'all the only people in there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wow.
We got off topic here, but yeah. So I don't want to blow y'all out of the water, but let's go ahead. You want to talk a little bit before we get to the day and the challenge we're going to face?
Yeah, actually, in talking about computer parts, I've actually built about 2 computers so far in my life. I built the one behind me, which is my pride and joy, and then I built my mother-in-law one, which actually I did using the Reddit PC part picker to get like cheap parts and stuff. And I think I built that whole computer for about, it took a long time. If you're ever going to get good deals on parts, man, you got to be searching every day, every minute. You get a good part, you got to buy it. I think I spent like somewhere in the realm of like $500. And I built a pretty nice little PC, you know. It had I built it Ryzen based, so it had a Ryzen 1300 when it first came out. I got a 1050 Ti, just 1050, my bad, just 1052 gig. I got a motherboard that can be overclocked. Their power supply was I want to say it was a 550 watt. It was really cheap, but it was really nice and put LEDs in it, made it look way fancier than it should.
Right.
That's always the trick about computers. You want them to look fancy, just put LEDs in them, man. They always look fancy then.
Juan, you're still thinking about building a computer, right?
Yeah, I'm actually just putting up money right now because, you know, if you want to get a good computer, you got to spend a pretty penny.
Yeah, because the computer behind me, because when I built it, all these parts were pretty much, I got no old parts. Actually, I got all new parts and of that year relevant parts.
Right.
So I have a 6600K Intel that was new at the time. I got the GT 1060. Actually, when I built the computer, I didn't have a graphics card for about a month until the GT 1060 actually released, and I bought it release day.
Oh.
Yeah, I got the Asus Strict one, the one that changes colors and stuff, has 3 fans on it.
Because I remember you said you talked to Juan about his computer that he wanted to build, and you actually found cheaper parts with the same power.
Exactly, yeah. Like I told him now, I said it might have cost me almost $1,000 to build this one, but now you can get pretty much the same exact one for about $600.
Because it's older.
It's older, yeah, but yeah, and actually they just released they got the GTX, and now there's the RTX or something like that. And they got the 260 now. I think they say about 40 to 50% faster than what my card is right now, which is very impressive to be like they consider the 60 series like their value card. Like not really like their super low value card, but it's like, it's kind of right there. But it's really powerful for what it is.
What happened to those cards that everybody bought up to mine?
So it was the 1060, it was the 580, the 480, and the 570 and 470.
Mm-hmm.
And what they were doing was they were getting all of them and mining cryptocurrency, but now cryptocurrency fell on its face.
Yeah.
And okay, so back then when it was going on, I bought that card for $300. At the height of cryptocurrency, I could have sold that card for $700.
Wow.
Used.
That's crazy.
Because they have 2 different variants. They have the 3 gig and the 6 gig. I have the 6 gig. That's the one that they really wanted. That was the creme de la creme of the card that can mine stuff.
What kind of computer are you looking for, Juan?
Like just the steady arts, top of the line. That runs everything.
$2,000 computer?
Maybe not that much.
Well, I think you want to you don't care about high resolution. You want to do high frame rate at 1080p, right?
Yeah, I just want high performance, 60 frames.
60 frames. Well, at least 60 frames.
I'm not trying to go for 4K because I don't understand jack shit.
Man, 4K is really tough to run. Even with my computer, I think I can run like Crysis at low 4K.
Are you going to get the curved monitor?
He says he doesn't like curved monitors.
Not really. Plus, it's not really going to fit on my organizer
Oh, that's true, yeah.
because I have that 40-inch TV.
I already said before, I think you should either consider like trying to do like a triple monitor or like just two bigger dual monitor setup. You can hang them on the wall and have like a battle station.
Yeah, I think I'd settle for a triple monitor set.
Yeah, just have it, because if you get like the arm and stuff, it'll kind of come out and you can kind of, move it either way you want.
Oh, that'd be bad.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing that sucks about me living in this trailer. This trailer's so old that I can't mount anything on the walls.
Right. Yeah, because one could be like playing fork and knife on one deal, and then you
Yeah.
can pull over Dick's sword and start.
The other one I could put porn.
Right.
Yeah.
But I let y'all talk, so let me start talking about my computer.
All right, let's see it.
So let's first talk about what my case is. So I got a Corsair 330R ultra silent computer case cooled by ultra hydro cooling fans.
Okay.
Okay, so we got that. And also my computer processor is an Intel i7 4960X Extreme computer processor. So you're not going to beat that. And then I got a EVGA GeForce GTX 780 Ti PC graphics card running the high,
780.
running the high performance. And then, it's a Asus Cybertooth X79 computer motherboard.
Actually, that motherboard is extremely popular. Like, a lot of my friends that, kind of got me into computer building.
Yeah.
My old friend Zach actually had that as his motherboard. That is a very good... I like how they market it, too. They're like, it's military grade. I mean,
Yeah.
what the hell am I do with this motherboard? Throw it out in the ocean and it's going to survive?
I wish any of this was actually in my computer, though.
Actually, what you posted up, those are some old parts, though.
Yeah, they're about 4 years old.
That's respectable for, like, at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's because this is Markiplier's computer.
Yeah, that's pretty respectable, but actually the processor in that, what is that, 40...
The Intel i7 4960X Extreme computer processor.
That's a really, really good... Actually, that predates the X99.
Yeah, because this computer's 4 years old.
Yeah, it predates X99, because you had X99, you have X299, now you have X, I think it's like 399.
I'm glad I didn't have to watch the video and write all this down. I actually found a website that tells everything that YouTubers use. So you can type in any YouTuber, and if they've ever stated it, it'll tell you their headphones, their mics, their computers, and I was like, wow, so I just copied and pasted.
Now, you know what depresses you, though? When you look at those things, man, the amount of money, they have high-end products, like high-end products.
But Markiplier's mic was like $2,000.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about it. I mean, if you're going to invest in something like that, if you're going to do something for a living, you're going to invest, like, heavily, like something that's going to last you.
Well, he talked about, like, his mic is way overpriced because doing YouTube work, your videos get compressed anyways.
Yeah.
So he's like, there's no different sound between a $900 mic and a $2,000 mic.
Yeah. You know what's funny talking about YouTubers and, like, their setups and stuff? And some I've noticed is they talk about this. So graphical power really doesn't matter too much when you're compressing videos and stuff. What really matters is how much RAM you have and how many compute cores you have. Meaning, like, if you have, like, a 8-core. So the ideal, like, if you want to do videos... So on my computer, I have a 4-core, 4-thread.
Right.
And if anyone knows anything about thread and there's hyper-threading, you can simulate other cores.
Right.
So if I had a 4-core, 8-thread, it simulates an 8-core system. Yeah, so actually, you know what they do nowadays? So with the i3s are a dual-core with 4 hyper-threaded cores. So actually, you can play games that say they need a quad-core processor.
Yeah.
It emulates it.
Tricks it into it.
Yeah, because really you don't really need it unless you're doing something super intense, but it tricks it to think it has 4 cores.
They put our pizza in the oven.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
I hope they have 4 cores.
I hope they have 4 cores in that oven.
Yeah, but when you want to do videos, actually that's why when for so long Intel was the king.
Yeah.
Like the king, AMD couldn't touch him until Ryzen. So when they brought out Ryzen, your computer right now, Juan, has a FX and it doesn't. I think it's FX 8350. if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
It's one of their processors before that.
Yeah.
And it was shit. Intel crapped all over them.
Right.
Until they brought out Ryzen, which they were like, okay, we're going to bring out these chips that are value set, but high performance. So when they brought it out, they brought out one Threadripper is 32 cores. No, it's 16 cores, 32 threads.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Like, YouTubers, when it came out, they're like, I want this because it can crush video with all those cores.
Especially a lot of YouTubers do the Ultra HD, and some even do like 2K and 4K videos.
Actually, some are starting to actually do 8K right now.
That's going to take so long to render. computer.
No, it's not even that. Think about the amount of space you need to do that.
That's true, because, yeah, each of, like, Mark's videos is like a gig because of how high resolution it is.
Yeah, like, it's ridiculous. Like, so if you do a 4K video, like, let's say an hour video, you can do, like, shoot, that could easily be, like, 15, 16 gigs, and you got to compress it down.
Yeah.
That's a lot to do.
Just so everybody knows, it's...
BJ Wednesday.
And I have made wings, my actual chicken wings, with Bomb Against Humanity.
Insanity.
A Bomb Against Insanity.
No, it's bomb.
The Bomb Against...
Yeah, I think it's the Bomb Against Insanity. I don't know.
The Bomb Against Insanity.
You got me. You might want to go
Bottle's
get the bottle.
over there.
You might want to go get the bottle.
But, it's an ultra hot sauce, and I made a mixture of that with other hot sauces and red crushed pepper flakes, garlic powder, etc. And I made a sauce to put on this chicken, baked it, and then slathered another layer of the sauce. And we're gonna do the one chicken wing challenge. So all I'm gonna ask about y'all.
Okay.
So all you gotta do is take one big bite, Maribel.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I've seen you drink stuff with the tiniest sip. You gotta, you biting into it.
Okay.
So one big bite.
I can't eat drinks.
Right, okay. So we're going to all do one bite, and we're going to take turns, and then we're going to see what happens.
No, funny thing about the wings, though, is I like how Don was trying to talk trash to me and be like, why can't you find these wings? I went to 3 different stores.
Okay.
3 different
So
stores.
wait, hold on. These are actual chicken wings like you get in like a KFC bucket?
Yeah.
And I was looking for wings like you get from Wingstop. But we couldn't find them, or Anthony couldn't find them, and then we realized driving over here, it's because the day after the Super Bowl.
Exactly. You ain't gonna find no wings.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the travesty of you missing out on that PC.
Yeah, it's a tragic, man. My friend, he sent me this deal. I'm not sure what website it was, but parts and all that. The fucking Hoo-Ha 9000 Smasher Basher.
It was like an older system. I want to say it was like a 3-year-old system or so. Like it was right, like the parts in that were like right before all my stuff was built. So it was the generation before it.
Uh-huh.
But like I told you, like the parts and stuff were still good.
Yeah, my friend I trust my friend a lot, but I still want to get your intake. If I get double greens from y'all, then I would buy it.
When we both talked about it before, you were like, yeah, it's like I think you said 1,100 and some. And I was like, that doesn't make much sense. I was like, those are good parts, but it'd be no cheaper than to build it just brand new, brand new parts.
It was on mobile and it showed it was for sale for $600.
But then you told me it was $600. I was like, immediately buy it.
Oh yeah, but
immediately.
As I went back to my friend, like, okay, it was sold out.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That was good because it had a 1080 Ti, which is actually so my card, the 1060, is at the same power of a normal 980 Ti, which came right before it. I mean, sorry, a 980, but then that's 980 Ti is of roughly around the same power as a 1070. So a 1070 is still relatively expensive. It's like $350, almost $400. Like you were almost getting like a card and everything. It was a good deal, and it's much better than what you have right now.
And plus, my friend, he said I could just upgrade it later on.
Yeah, see, my only thing about it, though, is I'm a looks person. I'm a glitz and glamour person. So, like, when I make things like that, it was just a normal case. Like, that's the only thing that would get me.
Well,
but for that kind of price, though, you can't argue with it.
To be fair, in my room, you're not going to see it.
Yeah.
To be fair.
You're not going to be like me. I have mine on display. Like, I'm telling you, when you get a beautiful computer, it's like a work of art. You want to display it. That's why I put it up here instead of putting it on the floor. Now, I want everyone to see it. I want to see it.
Personally, I don't really care. I mean, I'm a person that played console all my life, so me getting a PC for the first time, I don't really care.
Actually, a good question is, what do you think right now about how close PC and console are getting at the moment?
Really, what's the point of getting a PC now? But recently, some of my games, some series I love on PlayStation, has been censored and is now slowly moving to Nintendo. But there's also a PC port.
Yeah.
And plus mods. There's nude mods for this game.
You know what I hate about that? Is that a lot of games now that are on console are actually way more optimized for console than they are on the computer. So you can run it higher on a computer, but man, the optimization is so bad that it makes it seem like the computer just can't run it.
Don over here just pouring our milk.
Right?
You want some water too?
Give me everything, dude.
Okay.
Everything that fucking Gordon Ramsay had in that hot sauce fucking show. I forgot what it's called.
Okay, I got you, yeah.
Yeah, I want you to get a good computer, man. Like, I appreciate it. Don't be like me. I'm one of those people that,
The fuck is this?
You said everything Gordon Ramsay had. He had donuts, because when you eat sugar, it cancels out the heat.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
With me, I built a high-powered system to watch YouTube on with the attention of gaming, but I don't really game.
And also, no, honestly, even if I do get a PC, I'm pretty sure I will still play my PS4.
There's nothing like when I first played like Grand Theft Auto 5. It felt so fast because what you got to realize, a lot of the PS4 games and stuff, even up to now, have only been at capped around 30 frames.
Yeah.
Unless you're using the PS4 Pro or so. But if you actually play a real like 60 frames per second game, man, it's really, really fast.
Actually, I had a little taste of that with my friend's PC back in 2012. He had I guess kind of a high-end PC, but he played Skyrim.
Yeah.
Like 60 FPS on top of mods to make it look beautiful. It's like,
yes, actually Skyrim is one of those games that that had a lot of textures and stuff to it. So man, you can make that game as beautiful as you wanted it to be.
so, well, we'll see if I get this, and maybe when Destiny 3 comes out, then I'll probably change my mind. Who knows?
I'm so hungry right now. This wing looks delicious.
I'm gonna go first, then Anthony, then Juan, and then last Maribel. Alright, so let me take my bite. I might go in for more, but I don't think I'm going to.
This looks really delicious, though. It looks
It
really
looks
good.
delicious. Let me get this milk ready.
Now, I like how we have all this liquid around all these electronics, man.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Genius. Look at you all shaking shit already.
He's shaking because he's scared.
That's...
Already.
We're going to be talking like this, right? Like, oh, yeah, God. Oh, saliva.
Okay, that's hot. Your turn,
I
Anthony.
ain't scared.
I would be.
That's ooh.
Oh, God.
It's really good, though.
What are you doing with yours?
Nothing.
She's taking the meat off. Ooh. Ooh.
Bitches.
That's good, though.
Juan's turn.
Diosito,
Mary.
cuídame. Not bad.
Everybody does the same thing. Alright, get close to the mic on this one and get it.
The worst part is it's actually good, though.
Yeah, it is good. That's what's bothering me. Because I kind of want to buy it, but I can't. Okay, Maribel.
Christ.
Just hold the milk in your mouth.
Did you eat the whole thing?
That's what she was doing.
Oh, okay.
It's hot.
Oh yeah, going for the pound cake.
Already,
Break me off some of that. Oh, that actually does help. That's very surprising.
Huh.
Oh, it actually helped a lot. That is very surprising.
Yeah, just my lips burn.
Yeah, my lips burn like crazy.
Ooh.
It keeps sneaking up on me though.
You know, the worst part is I want some more of it, but I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
want to take it all out.
I'm not gonna do that. I want some more. You're right. It's actually good though.
You know what's funny? So the first bite, you're like, man, that's delicious. And you're like, oh.
It's because I put the other stuff in it because I found that recipe where it's like the garlic powder, the onion powder, etc. So it actually has everything in it for a good chicken sauce, except it has the bomb in there.
Right.
If you didn't have the bomb in there, you would only have the.
I don't know.
What? They're your teeth?
No.
No, that's her.
Oh, fuck, that bird.
Oh no, her piercing came out, and now the hot sauce is in the hole.
Let me see, baby. Let me see.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
Thank God I watched that fucking episode with Gordon Ramsay in it.
Yeah, Gordon came prepared with like all these freaking donuts, and I'm very surprised that worked tremendously well.
I just want to know how hot those wings were for him to just...
Oh, God, no. Like, it's funny because they look good and everything, but man, like, you gotta realize, so the bomb is the third.
There's two that more hot.
Well, actually, the bomb is so hot that I've been watching it for a long time, but the bomb was actually at one point pretty much number 1 and number 2. It's never left, like, the top 3 spot. That's how hot it is.
It's because people are making hotter sauces to try to...
Actually, the hottest sauce they have on there is a sauce they make called the Last Dab, and that thing is, like, ridiculous. It's so hot, it's kind of like the bomb. It's, like, chunky. It comes out chunky.
You know what's surprising? Me personally, I never really had hot sauce, so my very first hot sauce is the bomb.
Actually, this chicken wasn't as bad as like when we actually just tried it with on a chip. But yeah, I tried to make it a good sauce. Garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, wing sauce mixed in with other hot sauces to make a good sauce.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my very first legit hot sauce I ever had. First on the sweep.
Yep.
It is good. You did a pretty good job making it.
Actually, you know, I just think we should just make some wings next time.
The most pain I'm feeling is my lips.
Well, the pizza hasn't left Pizza Hut yet, so...
I was just worried I was going to be like Aaron Hansen and fucking this YouTube channel called Hot Pepper Gaming.
Oh, yeah.
Where you eat a whole pepper and just review the whole game. I thought it was going to be like that.
No, it's BJ Wednesday, and that's what we do.
Have you seen Hot Pepper Gaming?
Yeah.
You see how they just freak?
Yeah, Mark's done it too, where you try to review a game, but you eat like a whole habanero before.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like that, but wasn't that bad.
Yeah. There's a segment you're not used to because you haven't been here in a while called Call Out, where we start beef with other channels.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Wow, that ass is amazing. Bruh!
Did we get a response from the last person?
They just followed me on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
You said that it'd been funny if we called out a React channel.
Well, yeah, for
So
real.
we are. The one problem with the React channels, I found out, The videos get way too many views for no reason. This person has 500 subs, but each video has over 1,000 views. And I was actually looking for smaller reaction channels, and no joke, there's reaction channels with like 40 subscribers, and their videos are still getting like 900 views.
What is up with people liking reactions?
I don't know.
Most of them are just retarded.
But we're calling out Nova Indigo React with 500 subs. They've only been doing this for a month, but each video has over 1,000 views, and it is a daughter-mother reaction channel.
Ew.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
On Monday, they do Game of Thrones.
Oof.
On Tuesday, they do Vikings, whatever that is.
Oh, that's a History Channel.
Okay. Wednesday, apparently, they take a break. And then Thursday, they're back at with the Game of Thrones. Friday, they're back at it with Vikings.
Are they starting from the first seasons?
I have no idea.
Well, this is the only thing I gotta say to that.
And then Saturday, they do Black Mirror or film, like they did the Terminator, the original one.
Did they react to the Black Mirror movie or just the show?
The show. Because I watched the reaction, I think it was the episode about the phone thing.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was probably one of my favorite ones.
And then apparently Sunday, they take another break.
Hurt.
Apparently, the daughter is a songwriter because she has multiple channels where she sings, and she also does beauty and fashion and yoga posts because apparently she's a certified yoga instructor.
She's a yogi.
Yeah, she's kind of cute. I mean, her eyebrows extra thick. I would get those skinnied out. But every time I see her mom, I'm like, dang, that's some nice clothes you got there. So I'm trying to be nice because, you know, they're just a daughter and mother watching videos on YouTube. So I don't
want
want
to react to us calling them out.
Yeah, I don't want to roast them that hard. I mean, when I first saw them, their thumbs look so bad. Their thumbs look worse than my mother's cooking. I was going to fire them up like an Indian tech scammer. But I found out that their thumbs just look like that because I thought the thumbs were like screen grabs from the videos.
Yeah.
Because they'll be like this real skinny, stretched out picture of them next to like the video that they're reviewing.
No.
And I was like, oh man, if their videos look like this, ooh. But no, their videos actually are good quality. It's just their thumbnails are terrible. And they have a really good intro. So yeah, Nova Indigo React, we're calling you out.
Is anyone else feeling lightheaded?
Juan's about to die.
No,
from
I'm
these
good.
wings.
I'm just, my nose is running, that's all.
Oh boy.
My lips.
Your lips are red. The way you got lipstick on.
They burn real bad.
Yeah, my lips are also burning extremely bad. Oh, Juan. So how'd you meet all these people on Dixord?
Well, it goes back to 4chan.
Oh, God.
Oh, you started out on 4chan?
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
That is a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. I'm an old fag, as they call it. So there's this board called Random.
Okay.
B/B/. Then there's this thread for waifus.
Okay.
It's like, hey, these are my people.
Right.
So we go there, we post like, hey, this is my waifu. What's up, guys? And we just chat with our waifus as our little avatar.
Okay.
Of course, there's haters, so they'll spam the thread with nasty shit and this and that.
Have you actually ever seen anything on there that was like so offensive to you that you were just like, I can't do this? I don't think I ever have. There's been very little things I've ever been that offended by.
Here's a gateway to that. Go to Encyclopedia Dramatica /offended. If it's still up. If not, then just browse around 4chan. You're going to see a lot of offensive stuff.
Yeah, actually, the reason I'm on Dixord is because nobody uses Skype anymore. When I first started voice acting like 6 years ago online, everybody used Skype. Skype.
Yeah,
add me on Skype.
Yeah, we did have a Skype group at first, back when the threads get all spammed and all that. It's like, all right, we can't really chat here, so we'll just move on to Skype. But of course, that became irrelevant as soon as Discord came on. And we just slowly transitioned into Discord.
Our pizza's getting a quality check.
Someone's probably just opened it up and spitting in it.
True. Well, I think that's going to end that here. This was a really fun sweep. I didn't really care for the topic, but it was a great sweep with
It really was.
So, arigatou gozaimasu. Haben einen guten Tag. Tu madre es pollo.
Yeet.